Welcome back. So in this video I'm going to keep it short. What I want to focus on in this video is something called template literals. And essentially all this is in ECMAScript 6 is just an ability to be able to format strings a little easier with expressions, as well as format strings over multiple lines in our code. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. I'll just show you with an example. So I'm going to come over to the code and I'm going to create two variables here. So first name, and I'll set it to me, and a last name, I'll set it to my last name. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the old way of being able to combine a message with these two variables together. So currently in JavaScript, if you don't use ECMAScript 6, you have to concatenate strings together like so. So you come in, you go hello, space, then you go plus, first name, like so, plus, and then you add a little space like that, and then you add another plus, and then you put last name, like so, right? So that will say hello, Daryl.man. And that's a little bit, it's not that difficult when you're making this many variables, but just imagine if it was a very long string that you wanted to print out with multiple values, alright? It can get very clunky very quickly. So what they've done in ECMAScript 6 is they've used this thing called a template literal. And basically what it allows you to do is it allows you to not have to be worried about pluses and all that and trying to add spaces and all this kind of stuff anymore. You can use what's referred to on your keyboard as the backtick, like so. And if you use this kind of backtick expression, you can pass in the first name and the last name to the string simply like this. So you go hello, space, then you go dollar, and then curly braces, the name of the variable, and then close curly brace. Then I can go space, and I can do the same thing, and go last name, and that's it. So as you can see, that's a little easier to write. Okay, it makes more sense. You can see within the string what is actually just straight literal text and what are variables, as opposed to trying to remember the pluses and knowing when to use a plus and then use a space and then another plus and all that kind of stuff. So that's the first benefit I wanted to show you. The second benefit is you can even simplify it even better across multiple lines. So if I wanted to have, say, some HTML that I wanted to format, and it might look something like this. So if I go multi-line, message, old, and I might go equals, empty string plus, and then on the new line I might go P, then I add a new line character, and then plus, then go to another line, then maybe add a few spaces and go hello, space, first name, plus, like so, last name, and then I want this to go to a new line, so I come here, I go slash new line, but then I'd have to add the plus at the end again, and then I come down to the next line, and maybe I close the paragraph off, right? As you can see, this has now become very hard to read and very clunky, right? Using the old JavaScript way of doing things. So with the new ECMAScript 6 way, you can do this. So we go multi-line message new is equal to, and then I can go new line tilde, put that on the next line, and we can start off with P, like so, 1, 2, 3, hello, and then you got the same syntax, first name, then we'll go dollar, last name, and then go to the next line, and maybe we'll end it up on this like so. As you can tell, that format here is a lot easier to understand than this whole bunch of junk up here. Alright, so that's really the main benefit of having this template literal syntax. in ECMAScript 6. Now, just to show you what it all looks like, I'll print each of these out. So we'll go hello message old. So do that 4 times. So the first 2 will demonstrate the first example, and the last 2 will be the second example. So let's see how this turns out. So I'm going to jump over to my terminal. I'm going to go node, what did I call it? Template literal syntax. Like so. And as you can see, they print out the same thing, right? Exactly the same for both examples. However, this is so much easier to read, and so is this. So that's all I wanted to show for this video. In the next video, I'm going to move forward and show you the let command in ECMAScript 6 and basically how that compares to the var keyword. So I'll see you in the next video.